joined by Gomunkul guy today. CartiTarti, how are you today?
Doing pretty good, man. How are you doing?
Yeah, doing good. Just ignoring what's happening with Alliance. Been a downer.
I heard about this. I haven't watched any of the games, but I heard they didn't have a good result the other day, and there was lots of bad stuff on Twitter.
Yeah, it's they performed as pretty much as well as they've been performing recently.
I put it down to the Drunkmas curse, I think. I put a thing on Reddit a year ago, like, the moment the Drunkmas first went to the Alliance HQ, their performance just started plummeting.
He's just like distracting them. And he was casting it as well. He was watching the games. I was watching him, and I think his drunkenness has just started it all.
Yeah, I think so. Because once he went back to Argentina, they were doing a bit better. But then he's come back, and now look, like, there's so many people leaving.
Okay. So, Carti, you're the Gomunkul guy, donating Gomunkul 6 all the time. Isn't that right?
I don't know what answer I can give because no one's going to believe me. I'm going to say no. It's very easy for people to put in anyone's name in those donations. I find the music horrible myself. But it's just someone doing it in my name. It's not me.
So you're saying fake news?
It is absolutely fake news. And I don't know who it is. That's the annoying part. I'd love to know who it is doing it in my name. And if the person listening to is listening to this, if you can put the donations in my name, I could at least get some free fat points from it. But you don't do that, so I'm getting nothing out of this other than people just massively DMing me on Twitter and Twitch, like saying that I'm ruining their stream experience by donating the song. But yeah, it's not me. Is what I'm gonna. That's the official word on that. Not me. Definitely not me.
So you don't have a 6 on your face?
No, I do not. No.
There you go. Scoop. Carti is not the Gomunkul guy. I don't know. I personally, I do not enjoy this meme. I can't wait for it. I'm glad it's like dying out again. Can't believe it.
I don't know where it's come from. I don't know the true or the whole story of this, because I understand at the early days there was like donations of the song on other streams like Gorps, and then it came over here, and I'm wondering, just because I donate a lot of like shitty songs, someone just thought, I'll put it in Carti's name to make it look like he's doing it, and then it's just rolled on from there, because it could be multiple people donating it.
That's true. The thing is, like, with it coming back, I made a couple of a Gomunkul video way back in the day, and it's been like pushing up again in the YouTube algorithm because it's been popping off again.
It came up in my recommended feed last week. I think Bulldog watched it back a while back as well, or no, it was maybe Drunkmas did.
Yeah.
I completely missed it. I missed that video that you made on it. 'Cause you put me at the start of it, and I was wondering if that contributed to the people actually believing it's me.
Oh, it was already like quote unquote established by then. It wasn't me.
Was that video collaborated with George Warden, or was that solely you?
That was just me. That one.
Oh.
And the next one, I did a bit of collaboration with George Warden. My next like detective video, A Case of the Missing Sandwich.
That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you. It's fun to make.
Yeah, work of yours. Yeah, you should collaborate more with George Warden.
Oh, he's a talent. He's a talent for sure.
Yeah, he's very artistic.
Sure is. So, what do you do for work? What do you do for that?
Yeah, so I am a live ops analyst for Epic Games, who they make Fortnite, and they own Mediatonic, make Fall Guys, and Psyonix, who make Rocket League, and we run the Epic Game Store, the marketplace.
Right, I think I've heard of Fortnite. I'm pretty sure I've seen that before somewhere.
Yeah, it's a bit pop.
So, like, what does a live analyst do?
Yeah, it's a glorified incident manager. So we monitor all of our servers for every game that runs like 24/7, and I'm pulled in if there's a blip in the system. So if there's a dip in people connecting to the game, or there's a bug that's affecting people crashing, half the job is to make an incident and page loads of people at god awful hours for them and get them involved and fix the problem. And the second half is incident management of, like, I don't know, confidential data, like leaks of stuff, or any sort of like incident. If like, for example, if an employee went ham on Twitter about Epic, like, I have to set up an investigation and get people looped in to then resolve it. So, and I'm always on a pager, which is where this off the clock meme comes from, because sometimes I'm off the pager, so I'm not on duty. But yeah, it's just lots of server monitoring and like bug fixes that I have to try and get fixed.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that doesn't keep you real busy. I'm sure Epic has super stable servers, nothing goes wrong, no bugs.
Can't comment because work's very strict on what I should say about it, but there's never a boring day, let's just say that.
And then you're like Twitter police as well, watching other employees.
Only if they're reported to us. I wouldn't say like I have loads of like Twitter feeds of just snooping on people. It's only stuff that's brought to our attention. My responsibility is more just looking at the Fortnite servers and just seeing if, I don't know, PlayStation 5 players suddenly like can't connect, or people in a certain region can't play. But yeah, I'll only get involved if someone emails into our team and goes, hey, this person said this, or this employee leaked that image, then we get looped in and investigate.
Okay, so the leakers just have to be just be secretive and you'll be fine. Avoid Carti. Or if you want to get in contact with Carti, you can start Dryma, see if you can get noticed.
I've had a few people actually try to ask me for like free V-Bucks and getting them unbanned from Fall Guys, which I can't do. I haven't got that sort of control in, like, I don't know, if a person's account gets banned or like free stuff. Like, I don't get much free stuff at Epic apart from like free shirts and stuff. I kind of wish we got free V-Bucks, but guess not.
I saw you got like some skateboards. Was that you?
Yeah, Sonics, and like in the swag store they got a bunch of like skateboard decks of Fall Guys characters, and I managed to get 3 of them. I'm having a hard time installing them because I'm not allowed to nail stuff models in the rented house.
Okay.
And they can't stay on the wall, so I'm trying to figure out how to install them.
That's cool. At least you're not gonna go skating.
Not with my weight yet. No way. No. It's maybe in a year or so when I've like dropped a lot of weight. But yeah, I'm by no means a skateboarder.
I believe in your weight loss goals. It's always like cool to see people motivated to do that. I should get back on that.
Yeah, it's I've not been going on too long. I mean, I've only just done my 3rd week and I've lost about stone and a half. I don't know what that is in American pounds, but
kilos.
I don't know what kilo. No, I haven't got a blue's clue what that is.
You don't know what kilos? Yeah. Okay.
No,
kilograms?
Don't use kilos at all. I know what it is. I just don't weigh stuff in that.
Okay.
I prefer to use American pounds, if anything, but I'm getting weighed in stone because that's being in the UK. Like, I don't know. I don't like that system. I'll be in a minority of that, I think. I don't like our unit system here.
You don't like the stone system, or you don't like the metric?
The stone system, like I like liters and milliliters. That makes sense. Like ounces that America uses, or a cup of something. That's just stupid.
Well, no, I agree. Metric across the board is what I'd vote for.
Yeah, I like to use a mix.
Keep you on your toes.
Exactly. So yeah, Monday to Friday I'm just like a wage slave at Epic, and then weekend I kind of just spend more time just looking after myself and like unwinding, playing Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy, what, 14?
Yeah, the MMO. You know, if anyone's got me on Steam, that's probably the game you'll see me in the most.
Did you play that? Did Bulldog do a thing for Final Fantasy 14? Did you play it because of him?
No, I've been playing for about, I think only Cosmic. He's an MC. I think he's the who started playing with those 4 sponsored streams. It's a nice escape. I've got a lot of friends who play it as well, like at work and stuff. So we all do like raids and stuff together. It's quite a good time. It doesn't feel like a grind either. Like I don't do grindy content. Maybe 10 years ago when I had more free time, but I'm 33 now. I can't like degen 12, 18 hours playing the game in a day.
33. You feel like a
I'm an
old
old
man.
man. Yeah, I think Archer's a year on me, but yeah, I think 33. I'm more of one of the older people in the community.
And when did you? Do you remember roughly when you joined the community?
Yeah, I think it was about. Okay, well, join the community. I would say I've been more active on Discord and donating and stuff. I would say once the pandemic happened, we were suddenly put in a situation where I was working from home and I was quite bored. So I thought, I'll just join the Discord and make friends.
Yeah.
I started watching Bulldog and commenting in like 2018. I was one of those rare YouTube subs that you can like pay. I think you could do tier 3 through YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'd be a YouTube frog because I'd work and then come home and just watch the videos. I couldn't watch the VODs. Or if I went away, I could watch the VODs that way as well. But yeah, I'd say I've been around for about 3 years. I've been an MC.
And have you done much in your time as an MC? Have you like done stuff with other MCs?
I've probably met a few. I've seen Chara Sifik a couple times. First time me and Chara met, he wanted to meet in his town in Brighton, so I got a train over, and then we met each other, and then he said to me, work's called me in, I need to go. So he made me travel for nothing.
What a dog.
So he let me down massively. Other than the MC meetup in Stockholm earlier in the year, I can't say I've done like that many things. There was like a small group up thing that some UK Mega Cucks did back in when was it? August? We went up north we rented an Airbnb for the weekend and explored countrysides and stuff. It was quite good. But I can't say I've been involved with like too many games or events. Like I barely played Dota. I think I've only played 4 games in my life.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
So
I'm not that good.
Well, if you've only played like 4 games, that's not surprising.
I think 4 or 5 games. I think 3 of them Bulldog shouted at me. That was the grave incident.
Oh yeah.
Going to die. Gravy! Gravy! What the hell are you doing? What in the God's name?
I stand to this day. He had because I think he got AA ulted, and there's like an ice effect around your character when you've got it.
Yep.
On my screen, he didn't have that effect on him, on his model. So I'm like, well, he's not been AA ulted, and he just dies in front of me. And the first thing I do is I get out of the game, download the replay, open it up, and go straight to it. And lo and behold, the replay shows it. So I'm like, oh, I can't even prove it either. Like, I wish I had Shadow Play enabled for that moment.
Oh yeah, that you got Gabened.
Yeah, and the other time was like, I think I stunned the wrong target and he yelled at me. So I just get yelled at all the time, so it wasn't really worthwhile.
Yeah, sure. Do you remember the first time you met Bulldog?
So yeah, it was in Stockholm. I'm trying to think when the moment I'm like for the first time. Might have been at the arena.
Yeah, the arena.
The arena. There was like the arena. Yes, the arena specific. That ESL Stockholm. There was like a 2-day tournament, and he arrived. Yeah, he was like super chill. Like he's not the ego you see on stream. He's very much a gentle guy.
Gentle giant.
Gentle giant is a good term. Yeah, because I wouldn't want to call him giant. He's like, yeah, he's just a generic Swedish dude. like bit muscly, really, really nice, down to earth and chill. Yeah, it's just like now and then, just had chats and stuff, drink and just talk about stuff. He really, because I did a lot of the planning for the dinners for all the mega cucks, and he, like, as a token of generosity, he gave me like I think $200 for it.
Nice.
Like, so here's the money for organizing it. I mean, rather than pocket it, I just used it on the weekend. So I used that for the money. I booked out a sports hall for the mega cuck so we could play football, so we could all see how hilariously unfit we were.
That sounds really fun. You sounded like a bit of an events coordinator.
Yeah, well, in my last job at Unity, I was a community manager, so events was like my forte back then. So it felt a bit like being in that sort of work mode again. I was kind of put into it by Drunkmas as a. I don't know if he meant it as a joke, because I knew we were all going to meet up at Stockholm, and he said on his stream once, and I donated jokingly saying, when are you planning the party for us all Drunkmas? And he kind of said, well, waiting for you to do it. And then he kept saying to people that I was organising it. So I was like, oh, okay, fine. So then I had to then find a restaurant, take everyone's food orders, like coordinate money. And we ended up booking out this sports bar with like bowling alleys and pool tables and a karaoke room and whatnot. We had it for like Saturday evening. It was super cool, and like Bulldog was really thankful for it. And we had a photo together, and I think that was the last time I saw him.
Well, that sounds like fun. I made some highlights of that night as well.
It was cool. It was just it was just super busy because it was like almost like a nightclub atmosphere, and Drunkmas wants to do a fucking pub quiz. Like, while it was like dance, like music behind. I'm like, Drunkmas, you can't do a quiz now. It's not going to work. And I don't know how it came through on the stream, but I don't know if you could hear him. It was just so loud, and half of us were like, why are you doing a quiz now?
Yeah, like from a viewer's perspective, you could hear him, like when I cut it up, I cut the questions and answers, but like the stuff I cut out, it was just Mega Cucks being like, we couldn't hear anything, which was unfortunate timing to choose to do a quiz. Yeah,
and then after that quiz, we went up to the karaoke room. We all did a bit of singing, and during that karaoke was when the boxing fight happened as well.
The infamous boxing fight. Do you have the video still?
I don't have the video. So Chara has the video, because when the boxing happened, what happened? So it was when Sepatis was singing, I think, during karaoke, and me and Chara and Devon were sat near each other, and Bulldog was like, so when are you doing the boxing fight? And Devon was like, well, let's do it now. So who is it? Almond, the American mega cuck, Bulldog, Chara, me, and Devon then stepped outside of the karaoke room. I'm going to set the scene. So it's like a small hallway with like a glass wall on one side looking out to the street, and then Bulldog's like, okay, well, let's get ready to box. Let's do it. So I'll explain it in what happened, because this is the truth. I've got nothing to hide. So we went around in circles for about 15-20 seconds, and then we started grappling. I shoved him towards the wall and then the wall shook a little bit, and Bulldog was like, holy shit. And at the time we were quite like concerned that a waitress or like another person at the bar would see and like call the police. Even like because of the glass wall, people on the street could look in and think there's an actual fight happening. So then we like de-grappled, composed, and then grappled again, and then I threw him to the floor, and then I put my arm on his neck, forced him on the floor, and then Bulldog said, yeah, that's it. And then we got up and shook hands. It was like 35-40 seconds, like total. And I threw him to the floor. It wasn't a boxing fight. Sorry, yeah. That's why I was a bit upset about it, because it was like I won, but it wasn't boxing.
Do you think if you did it again, doing boxing, it would be different?
I think so, because Devon's got good movement. Like, he's quite a tall, skinny dude. I'm I'm not exactly the thinnest guy. I'm quite big. So it was very easy for me to like just grab him and throw him into the floor and put him in a chokehold.
Just body him. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the video has like the last second of that video. I think it's just like him like with it. So I think Devon's the one that doesn't want the video out there. I don't care if it's out there, but you know, I think we had a gentleman's agreement. It's like I think everyone's got to agree for that video to be out there. The Bulldog enjoyed it. He was howling with laughter.
Okay, well, I've got one. Make it my goal to get everyone's consent to get that video released.
Yeah, I mean, Chara's shown it to people because obviously people in the karaoke room didn't see it. So people who were at the ESL Stockholm, they saw the video the day after, and then I think it might have been re-shown like by Chara as he's visited Megacuck. So the advice, if it's not going to get released on the internet, if you ever get to meet Chara Civic in person, just ask him to show you the video, and he'll show it to you on your phone, on the phone.
There you go. That's how you watch the video. That's cool. I think that's good. Did you want to let people know about anything else?
What else is going on? Nothing's really going on in my life. I mean, I'm not necessarily that active as an MC anymore. I'm just so busy with work these days. Like, I'm finally in a job now where it's like I can't really. How do I put this nicely? I wouldn't say I was slacking at Unity because that's my previous role. Like, I could at least being a community manager. My job was being on Discord all day, so I could talk a lot. I can't be as active, so if I'm not around just because I'm working more. Can't say I've got much to plug, but yeah, I do like drop in now and then and keep in touch with Megacucks individually, mainly the British ones.
Nice. Well, thanks for coming on. It was good to talk, hear a bit more about you.
Yeah, no worries. This was super fun.
Yeah, I'm hoping to do more. It's just been a bit of a break because it's been hard to connect with people, but we'll keep going away and chatting to different people.
Yeah, the George Auden one was a blast. I hope you get to do this with more people and, like, I don't know, maybe do like round tables of having like groups and things, like hearing from more people, group things. But yeah, keep doing what you're doing, mate. These were a blast.
Okay, thanks for talking. Catch you guys next time.
Bye bye.